Hello and welcome to my KartKraft stream for the evening. I'm going to be doing the time trial face-off mode in the X30 class. It's the only class that's in the game at the moment, in my trusty Formula K. I have done quite a lot of this time trial already. It is so utterly addictive. As you can see, I'm currently 3rd in GB and 19th globally. Let's see if I can improve on that this evening. This is just for Geelong. I have done times at the Go-Kart Club of Victoria, where I am 11th and 67th, and for Fletcher International, where I am 6th and 29th. Not too bad. I'm sure they can all be improved on. It might take some time though. So we'll start off at Geelong. Start up. Pick my kart. And let's see what ghost I've got to race against this evening. Apparently you will be able to change the time for talkers over message when they introduce some customizations. Not sure when that will be. So say I control at the moment, and now it's over to me. Just take it easy for the first couple of laps. Just get back into the hang of it. It's been a couple of days. We're on the last corner, try and keep it smooth. Across the start finish line to start my flyer. Not all that tidy through turn 1, or through there for that matter. It seems to be losing some frames as well, which is a little irritating. It's quite a jerky affair, unfortunately. It might sort itself out. This is the trouble of doing VR on a mid-range PC. So as you can see, we're miles off the pace on that lap. See if we can do any better this time. A bit better through turn 1, but not hugely. And then onto one of the deadly curbs. Can't really touch them without going on 2 wheels, but it was kind and didn't spit me into a cartwheel, which is what usually happens. So this lap is now a bust. This mode is just so addictive. It's the best implementation of time trial I've come across in the game. It always seems so achievable to make progress because it pitches you against the next person in the leaderboard. So it's never a huge gap you have to make up. So you just keep thinking, oh, I can do it. And you see where you lose time and where you gain time. You just sit there struggling to put it all together, but then you do, and it's so rewarding. But it does just keep tempting you to have one more go, one more go, one more go. Talking and karting isn't my forte, as we're seeing. Not very tidy through there again. That's the curve that puts on 2 wheels. Bogged down a bit there, too much sliding. Oh, too much curb there, and over we go. Oh, I think I've fallen through the track. I have. That was nauseating. So that lap's definitely a bust. I think that's the first time I've actually fallen through the track. Better through 1 and 2. Oh, but I messed it up there. I'll just take a little shortcut. And we'll go again. This could be a long night. That's better. Missed the apex there. We're getting closer to him. That's not too bad. It'll be a 32, yeah, 32.6. should have paid attention to what the top UK time was. I didn't. So I've no idea what I'm aiming for. I can't actually remember what my current personal best is as well with this build of the physics. With the previous physics, I think it's a 32.0, which is pretty good around here. I think that's about what the top of the UK was the other day when I was having a go anyway. Apparently these new physics are faster. Oh, I've touched that curve again. Come on. Rash tracking. Right, these physics are faster than the first iteration, so see if we can get into the 31s tonight. It's not looking good so far though. That 29 definitely doesn't count. The curves are better than they were in previous builds, where if you hit them they would just pitch your kart into the air. You can actually use, especially the curves on the outside, you can actually use those now. It's the inside curves of the faster corners that you've got to be careful of now. They will put you on two wheels and then it bites and you start kart wheeling. Zach has said they're aware of that and will be fixing it in an upcoming build. I'm not sure when that will be, but I'm going to blame my lack of pace so far this evening on the fact it is quite jerky. It's not the smoothest it's been. But it is also because I'm fairly average at games. Really do have to try and keep it smooth. If you set the back end out too much, you bog down and just like that and lose all your acceleration for the next straight. So you keep the rear spinning while you're sliding, you don't tend to lose as much speed. I should say that I'm definitely not a karter. The only experience of karting I've got is rental karts. Certainly nothing as quick as the X30s. Definitely getting better. Now I'm getting the hang of it. It always takes a little while to just get back into the swing of things. It's a game that really does demand you spend a lot of time with it frequently. Have a couple of days off, it takes you a long while to get back into the swing of things and remember its nuances with the physics and try and remember which curves you can use and abuse and which ones will try and roll you. I quite like this track. Some good challenging corners on it. It's quite short. It's, of the three in the game currently, it's probably the second favourite. My favourite is the Paul Fletcher International Raceway. We'll be heading there later if I ever beat this guy. The Go-Kart Club of Victoria, that's... I have a love-hate relationship with that course. It should be a lot of fun, but I find the last sector very tricky, very irritating. It's a bit clumsy around the two very sharp corners at the end of the track. I do like that hairpin where you just kick the back end out. This corner, take it so close to flat, but not quite flat. In that corner, you've got to be, in the final corner, you've got to be so careful on the power. You don't want to slide it through there, otherwise you just lose your exit speed. You compromise your next lap as well. For a play in the sand. Let's take the shortcut. That's pretty good. That wasn't. You take so much of that curve. You don't have to lift at all, just keep your foot planted. Big lift there, lost a lot of time. And again, with the sliding, you really do want to try and keep that in check through there. It's okay. The person I'm racing, and whose Ghost I'm racing rather, is using the generic kart. It's the one you get at the start of the game. You can buy all the others and they don't cost you anything. There's 9 chassis including the generic. I use the Formula K. In the early iteration of the physics, it was the one I got on best with, and I've just not changed. I've not tried any of the others since the new physics build came out. Just stuck with the Formula K because I know it and I like it. In fact, you can tell the guy whose Ghost I'm racing hasn't bought a new kart since they fixed the chain bug. There was a bug where the chain wouldn't spin on its sprocket. If you spin, the whole chain would go round in its weird shape. You might be able to see it occasionally. You had to rebuy the karts to fix that. If you didn't rebuy them, you still did that. Not sure why it couldn't be applied to the kart you actually owned, but there you are. I did reset my account when the new physics were released because I had about 8 Formula Ks, so I'd buy a new one every time they released a patch for anything. Probably didn't need to, and you can't sell them, so I just reset the account. It was the easiest way of doing it. They'd reset the leaderboards at the time anyway, so that didn't really matter. I'm not having much luck beating this guy. It'll be satisfying when I do though. I've only done 20, we're only on lap 22, it's fine. Don't touch that curb. Too much sliding again. There's a big bite of apex. Not the quickest apex, but there was definitely more apex got than not got. Again, oh, yeah, that is not what you want to do. That is not fun in VR either, it's really disorientating. I'm feeling good about this lap, come on. No, I'm not anymore. Really do stamp on the brake for that and then just kick the steering wheel so the back end of the kart slides out. Gets you around there really nicely. With it being a fairly slow corner, you lose the revs anyway, so you don't, bogging down isn't as big an issue. You can bog down worse, so fine act. Still there, that's not helping matters. don't like it. And that's ruined my next lap as well. See, that's where I bogged down too much there and lost a lot of time. First corner, it's really tricky to pick out your braking point. You have to get it absolutely spot on. A bit twitchy there. And you have to be really early on the power to try and keep the rear spinning so you can kiss the second apex and get a good exit. Just before those lights on the right go out of my view. So you can see me there. Done better, but definitely done worse. Much earlier on the power there than he is. I was doing well up until that corner again. It's a really tricky corner. You want to try and do it without lifting, but you have to be on just the right line. If you're not inch perfect, you have to lift, or you start sliding and lose speed. VR view keeps resetting itself. There we go. And let's ruin this lap. We've got loss of the exit. Oop. Slid far too wide out there. Give it till lap 40, and if I've not made any progress on him, we'll move to another track and see if we can do anything there, and we'll come back to this one later. So this is the track I spent most time at. The lap I set was fairly close to as fast as I will probably go. I might be able to fluke something faster. I probably will be able to fluke something faster, but it would be by no means something I could just do. Doing stuff like that really doesn't help. Bit much of a kick out there. Tiny lift again, put the tab of the brake, bring it in, and power on. You can actually see my inputs through what the pedals in the car are doing. If I look down and try and see where I'm going. The driver animations are pretty fantastic. The wrist movement does look a little bit like it's broken then, especially when you put a lot of lock on. And that's a really slow cartwheel. Too early on the power there. Let it slide out too wide. again. Hesitated too much on the power there as well, so that's compromised my next lap. Oh, maybe it hasn't. That has though. And so is that. Give that one up as a bad job. Oh, it's the first time I've done that at that corner, and I've gone through the world again. I've not been through the world ever when playing this, apart from tonight. I've done it twice. I wonder if they've done something in the latest patch. There was one released yesterday. I'm wondering if they've done something in that which makes it more likely to happen. Or am I just finding all the right bits of track to fall through? Bit late on the power through there. It's not too bad a lap. 32.6. Late on the power there, and I bogged down a bit. Force feedback's so good in this now. You can feel when you're cocking a wheel, or when one of your wheels is sliding and skipping. I wish I had a direct drive wheel, because I suspect the resistance you could get would be a lot more realistic, or certainly more in line with what I remember from rental karts. The T300s are not got huge amounts of torque, so it does feel not sloppy, but there isn't the resistance that I associate with go-karts. I can feel the force being applied, so the game definitely does simulate it, and simulate it well. It's just the hardware that I'm running lets it down. Doing well. Oh, I'm not going to do it. Got a better exit, damn it. Right, we'll call it for now. And we'll move on to Go-Kart Club of Victoria. In VR, you navigate the menus by looking up and down. I really like that feature. Seen on the Discord, a lot of people don't. But to me, it's just so intuitive. So yeah, today the best I managed was a 32.6. I'm 4/10 off where I was the other day. 31.7. So I'm 9/10 off the top for today. So we'll go to Go-Kart Club of Victoria. This is a longer lap. So I've got a second and a half to find if I want to go top of GB. And 1.6 for global. So again, picked the Formula K. So apart from the generic, it's the only kart I've bought this time around. It's weird when it models you standing up and you're actually sat down. VR view feels a little off. tracking's gone, and it's thinking forward movements are back and backward movements are forward, so just keep it as it is. Don't have to do too much forward and backwards movement. So, through the first hairpin, this corner's great. Take a big chunk, hard on the brakes, bring it in. Take a big chunk out the inside as well. Tickle the throttle through there. And this is the section I'm not that keen on. It's fairly clumsy. And it's confusing the VR again. So this lap's definitely a bust. Too much curb on the inside there. Now if you drive through the paddock that I've just gone past, you can actually hear all the go-karts running, and we've also gone to the trouble of modelling a ramp which you can take to get out of the go-kart track, and you can go drive on the roads round the circuit, which is, I mean, it's unusual, it's fun. I like that it's an option. There's other traffic, which I can't remember if you can hit it or not. I think you just go through it. That was nice. Got a better exit there. Before VR, that corner was horrible to take because you just couldn't see round it. You had no idea how far that corner would go, where the apex for it was, especially if you were running a narrow field of view, which is such a restrictive view. Two sliding through there. Definitely time to be made up on the lap that I set. I've not done as many laps on this track as I have Geelong, because I sort of like it, but I also really don't at the same time. Let's see what we can do this lap. Brake just as you crest. Missed the apex by a mile. Run out wide, a little bit too wide, and really on the power, slight lift through here, and bloody curbs. Let's try again. That's better. I've lost too much speed, I think. A big kink in that corner. Rather a big bump in that corner. Getting used to this. View's all to cock and I can't get it straight. There we go. Locked the wheels too much going into there and lost the back end. bit twitchy through there. Not smooth enough by a long way. Bit late on the brakes. Had to ease off them so I didn't lock up. Hit the bump. On the power early, in too early. Too busy looking at birds to keep my eye on the track. That was nicely done. Bogged down too much through there though. Have I thrown it away at the last second? No, done it. 42.4. So we get a new challenger. So I'm 62nd in the world, or was 68th, and I'm up into the top 10 nationally. Random hot air balloon. I should have checked what time I had to beat. The HUD doesn't work in VR yet. In Pancake Vision it will tell you what time they've set, so you know what to aim for. In VR you've got no such look at the moment, unfortunately. We know it'll have to be faster than a 42.445. That wasn't great. Still faster. Well, we were until that happened. Too wide out. Is it just me? There's not the like Mario in that kart. Oh, can we do him? Can we do him? No. Hoping we can do him this lap though. Off that curve, I don't want to be on two wheels. Slipped a bit. Oh no! Can we do him? Can we do him? Can we do him? Just. So I've improved by 0.04. Not a huge improvement, there should have been more. Another 2 places gained globally. Let's say P9 nationally. The dev should put the time the driver's set on that, the time for talk is over screen. That would be quite helpful, I think. I shall suggest it in the Discord later. Why can't I do that? I need to tidy on the timed lap. Oop. You can get out of there. There's no damage yet, so no need to reset if you can get going. Good turn on. I've got a wheel on the dirt and lost a little bit of momentum. Isn't bad if we can get it time through here early on the power. I think we've done it again. Yeah, that's 0.2 better. Fairly big jump globally, and one place up nationally. So that was a 42.4, 42.24 or 26. So we're aiming for low 42s now. No idea which curbs you can attack at this track. It tends to be the inside curbs that will roll you. That one didn't. Wasn't the best way to take it, but and come to a dead stop there. Way too much sliding. As soon as it bites, it stops. Generous helping of Apex. A fairly terrible lap. Can't attack that curb too much, otherwise that happens. Braking for that corner is so tricky. It's just before the hump. Oh dear. And as it goes down, the weight comes off the rear, so it's so easy to lock the rears. Obviously it's only the rear wheels that have any braking in a go-kart. As soon as you lock them and try and turn, around you go. Lock the wheels too much there, so don't know if it's cancelled the lap or not. It certainly wasn't a quick way of doing it anyway. Can't attack that curb either by the looks of it. Right, we'll try that one again then. It's nice through there. Not great through there, too twitchy. Too much time spent steering into the slide. He's stepping his cart out a lot. Again, this is one of the other really good things about this this implementation of time trial. You can do it where it's just you and you keep going and you don't know if you've beaten the lap time until you exit, or you can do the face-off mode, which is what this is. What I love about the face-off mode is that you can see what the faster guy is doing as well. You can copy his lines, you can copy his braking points, how hard they're braking, because so you can see what their kart's doing. In a go-kart, if you slam on hard, the back slides out. If you see someone doing that and it's quick, you know to do that. He's doing it there, I'm not. He was making up time on me through there, certainly while I'm chatting away anyway. So we'll try that next lap. Then convert to the next guy after him. Might not do that through there and be faster still. Too much sliding. Sounds like he's lifting through there a little bit. It is flat out. It didn't in the early days. It was. You could take it flat out. Ooh, I've got that all wrong. You could take it flat out, but again, you have to be on the absolute right line. I found in this build it's just easy flat, but it does sound like he's having a little lift there. Too much time correcting again. Don't know if he's lifting or just sliding it slightly. Oh, I don't like that line. Don't like it at all. I think it should be going tighter in on the entry and then out wide for the mid corner and then back in tight to the second apex, rather than starting off wide and working your way in. Yeah, he's definitely doing something slower through that corner. That's the new PB. We're into the 41s, 41.8. It's just knocked straight 4/10 off. Ooh, my VR's sorted itself. '31st globally. A 4. Oh, if I beat him, I can say I'm faster than nobody. Which usually wouldn't be a lie. Why can't I do that on a timed lap? That is definitely how you're meant to take those corners. Not come tearing past yet, so I must be doing okay so far. That was a tidy lap. That's another 10th off. And another position in the national rankings as well. Feeling good. I might be able to get to the top here tonight. Good exit to start this lap. No, it's not brilliant through there. Or through there. Again, he's in the generic cart. Oops. Oh dear, and round we go. Let's take a quick drive through these pits and show you some of the surrounding landscape to this track. Oh, there's a fence there. I've got myself stuck. We'll do it next time. Well, we'll do it this lap if this bit goes wrong. We'll see how fast I am when we get there. No, we're fairly competitive. Well, we were. Through there. Ooh. Yeah, that's not how you do that. So let's go for a tour of the paddock. See all the other carts in their tents. Let's go for a little joyride. There's the ramp. Oh god, that's weird as hell in VR. Let's hope I land. Oh, I didn't land on the wheels. It's going to put me back on the track. Yeah. That is a weird sensation in VR. let's give it another go. Without hitting the gate. Attack it from this side. Let's see if we can. Hey, we're on wheels. And there's a car. There we go, we're driving the roads. Yeah, you just click through the cars. Can you drive around all these buildings as well? Oh, no, you fall. So yeah, you can drive the roads around the go-kart club here. No idea how accurately they're modelled. If it's anything like the rest of KartKraft, it'll be exceptionally accurate. Not going to do much of anything on this lap. Ooh, that's the smallest lift I've had yet, though. Definitely a bit too much curve going on there. Too much input on the wheel. Just unsettled the kart slightly. Lost the back end, and all the time I'd gained through the first couple of corners. This game does give you a good workout. You're constantly making adjustments to the wheel. So much of the steering is done with the left foot as well. And the right. You sort of use everything to steer them. And obviously in real life you use your body weight as well. Not something you can really account for in a sim though. Because I never pull a wheel off my desk. Give it a few more laps to try and beat this guy. And then move on to PFI. Fletcher International Raceway. It's the only track in the game that's from Europe. It's down near Leicester, I think. Geelong and the Go Kart Club of Victoria, both Aussie tracks. sort of guess where the go-kart club of Explorer is. Geelong, I haven't a clue whereabouts in Australia it is. Ooh, get a landmine. So make this go the last one, and we'll move on. Very slow into that. Too cautious on the brakes. Too twitchy through there. So we'll call that a go. So let's see. So I'm half a second off top of the country and 0.7. It's not too bad. This is the longest track in the game. It's also got a really nice crossover section. The audio going under the crossover is fantastic. It just reverberates so realistically. I'll try and keep quiet as we go through there at least once. Again, I didn't look at what time I needed to beat. Just to PFI. I love this track, it's such a rewarding one to get right. Again, there are some suicidal curbs. That is not the best way to start your flyer, so we won't. Just nip back down here and try again. That's better. So it's flat out through this right left. Middle of that curb. Didn't slide in well enough there really. This curb you cannot touch. Not that you can. That curb on the inside is one that will roll you. This is a tricky corner. So easy to bog. Just as I did there. Same with this one. As soon as you slide it grips. You have to be careful on those inside curbs. This corner's great fun. Just start the brakes and drift it round. And that turn reminds me so much of the turn at, turn 1 at Shanghai. It's the ever tightening right into the sharp left. And miles off the pace for that lap. So let's try again. Too slow through there. Put a wheel on the dirt going in. The AI do that a lot around here as well. Really easy to do. That's not the fastest way through there. In early builds, that curb, and over we go. That curb just before the final chicane in previous builds, if you hit that, it was like hitting a landmine. It would just stop you dead and fire you upwards. So that inside curve, if you're on the power when you touch that, you're in trouble. So I used to be in a modding group for R Factor many years ago, and Zach Griffith, the guy who makes KartKraft, he was part of that as well. Didn't really chat to him a great deal, but I do remember it'll probably be in about 2008 or so, him showing us early screenshots, and I think it was of PFI, this track. And I've been following KartKraft ever since then. I've been waiting for it to come out. It was a day one purchase for me, even though it was early access. I don't usually buy early access games, but having known how long this game spent in development and the work Zach and his team have put into it, just couldn't not buy it. And I'm so glad I did. I've definitely got my money's worth out of it. I think it was £15 or £16. Put a link in the video description to the store page for Steam. I've also put a link to the KartKraft Discord channels. Zach and co are very active in there. If you have any questions, complaints, bugs, issues, anything, just go in there, chat, and they will come back to you very quickly with either fixes or an acknowledgement and state that they're working on it. I've never had so much interaction with the dev team I'm not part of. It's like they are building a proper KartKraft community. Modding will be coming at some point, which will be fantastic. I'm looking forward to some of the faster karts as well. I've never driven simulated shifter karts or anything like that, so I think they're going to be great fun. For anything like these little X30s are. It's taken me a little while to get into my stride around here tonight. It's a very technical track, this one. There's a lot to it. Again, that runoff there you couldn't use in the first physics, or the first release of KartKraft. It would just kill you straight off. In real life they absolutely sail over that curb. You can't do it quite as smoothly in this yet. Better. Early on the power. I think I've got the run on him up here. Early on the brakes. Keep it tidy, keep it tidy. Kept it tidy, but it was fairly slow at the same time. Keep the slide going forever through there. Losing a lot of time to going through that last sector there. But we're under a minute. All momentum sat. That's a bust. And again, just that little bit of a slide. As you lose your speed, the tyres regain their grip, and that's it. Just stops you. Engine revs just plummet. This last curb, that one there on the inside, you've got to be careful of that. That will roll you as well. There is an art to this game, with it in its early access nature. There are some rough edges. It's just so infinitely playable. It's one of those games that it doesn't happen often with me. I don't often just click with a racing game and can be fairly competitive straight off the bat. I have to usually put a lot of time and effort in. And I have put a lot of time into this, but I wasn't slow straight off the bat, which is really unusual for me. The first week or two, I was very competitive. As more of the real karters have got in, obviously not as competitive, but they race these things week in, week out. I, once in a blue moon, will drive a fat rental kart, absolutely no go, in a beer belly. And sometimes too many pints down me. Chicane again, you've got to be really careful on those inside curbs and the outside one if you don't want to take it like that. Just not getting the swing of this track tonight. A bit too much into there. I was doing quite well up until then. And again, too fast into there, understeered a little, and then slid the wheel slightly. Didn't even touch the brake to do that. At least we're occasionally dropping under a minute, that's a good sign. That's less of a good sign. It's getting quite warm under the VR headset now. This is a game that does take a lot of physical effort to drive. Especially when you make it more work than it needs to be. Oh, don't touch that. Just about survived. Just a little bit too much there, let's compromise my exit. Want to be on the power as early as possible through that right-hander. Ah, crap. That was pathetic. A really lethargic roll. Let me see up there. Rally crossed that in a bit. All the Richard Burns rally I've been playing lately coming in. I was doing so well up until there. Nearly touched that curb. That's not a tidy route through there. I'm still blown away by the level of detail put into the models of these karts as well. I mean, the stub axles at the front. Valve on the radiator, it's just absolutely exquisitely modelled. I don't think we're going to get anywhere near the time tonight around here, but at least I've made good gains at Victoria. We'll have a few more attempts there. What I've noticed is that the reverb through the tunnel isn't as prevalent as it was in earlier days. I wonder if that's a sound option that I need to tweak with, or if they've made a change to that. And over we go again. I think that's probably enough of that track. What we'll do is we'll head back to Geelong and let's do a quick race. I know this was the leaderboard challenge, but the AI are good fun. Yeah, we'll do PFI, have them on hard, let's make it. There's only two weather options at the moment, sunny or overcast. Only one kart class, you can only have 8 opponents, I believe. Yeah. And 10 laps, we'll drop it down to 5. It's a long lap, it's under a minute. The AI are pretty good in KartKraft, very aggressive, they lack situational awareness and etiquette. That's overexposed. Oh dear. Does that fix it? No. I wonder if that's because post-processing is low or off. I'm not supposed to cross those lines until after. Let's put this track onto Sunny and see if it looks better. Take two. That is infinitely better. So AI control for now until the green light. That's on me. Can't move out of this lane until you see the two painted lines either side. Can't move out until after, otherwise you get backtrack. Well, you would in real life. It's not implemented in this yet. I'm 100% sure it will be. Oh, bit of argy-bargy there. Wasn't very nice. And now we're on the back foot. So the AI are very aggressive. They will also spin up this corner a lot by putting wheel on the outside like I did earlier. But if you try and go around the outside in the corner, they will just take their line and run up to the corner and push you off regardless. Terribly smart. It's me chastising the AI for aggression and I'm running into the back of them. Really slow through there. There's one going round. Just touch the back of him. They've just made it 2 positions in one corner there. I didn't have to ram anyone. Oh, that's not how you take that corner. And so long 2 positions on there, that was fairly uncalled for, I feel. General's helping with exit there. You've got to be careful coming into this hairpin because chances are he'll just sail up the inside. No, we're okay. curb too hard. Certainly not with the power on. They're all kicking up the dust going into that corner, so a lot of them do just touch the glass as they go in. They don't always loop it. That's the end, and I'm going to finish 5th or 6th, I think. Fifth, 59.8. That's not terrible, but not brilliant. No podium for me. Alright, well, thank you very much for those of you who joined me. It's been interesting doing a live stream where I'm actually talking. It's not something I've ever done before. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to definitely be doing one again. Thanks very much. Goodbye.